Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. I'm your host, the PokeGamer. In the last episode, we basically finished off Route 3, and today we will be going pretty much blindly into Mount Moon, because again, no map, and I haven't really found a decent one, so we're kind of just, going blind. Basically, the only point of this is to take on the trainers and so on and so forth. But yeah, I don't think I've actually talked to the Pokemon Center people yet, so we'll be doing that and healing, and then we'll be not talking to this guy again. And then while we're in Mount Moon, we will be talking about a lot of the stuff that's been revealed for X and Y, which we should have more than enough time to do today, so I mean, which I guess I can kind of start doing now, considering there is a lot of it to kind of go over. Kind of, sort of, so, I mean, getting it done as fast as possible probably is a good thing, considering, people's attention span isn't exactly very long. Just kind of putting that out there. So, as we do this, let's kind of just jump into the X and Y thing. By the way, I forgot to mention one more thing that I remembered. Yeah, rival fight. Anyways, while we're doing that. So a few things have been confirmed, announced, shown, whatever. The first is Xerneas and Yveltal's typing and their abilities, as well as special moves. Xerneas is a fairy type with the ability Fairy Aura, which is an ability that powers up fairy type moves. I'm gonna go with Rock Smash. Doesn't matter. And its special move is apparently called Geo Control. No one knows what it actually does yet. Or if they do, it wasn't on Cerebi, so I mean, there's that. Yveltal is a dark flying type with the ability Dark Aura. I'm sure you can guess what it does. It powers up dark moves, and its special move is apparently called Deathwing. We know that's not going to be the, actual name whenever it comes to the English. It's going to be different, obviously. But yeah, so far there's that. Next up is Garanda, which is a dark fighting type. It is Pancham's evolution. It carries the ability Iron Fist. Apparently it's got a new evolution method. It looked like it had something to do with trading, which I think we'll be getting into, later into the whole news thing. It apparently also carries the move Hammer Arm, so I mean, it's kind of a good thing. Dark fighting seems like a very interesting typing. Two new Pokemon were revealed. There's no English name for them yet. Not that I know of anyways. They are Micah and Caramanero. They are both, I think they're the squids, the squid-looking things. They are both Dark Psychic, and obviously Caramanero is the evolution of Micah. I'm gonna switch, go to Espeon. Micah has the move Turnover, which reverses stat changes, and it's a dark type move. Caramanero has the move Hypnosis. That's all that's really known so far regarding the two of them. Well, regarding their moves anyways. For both of them, they both have the potential to have either Suction Cups or Contrary. This is actually really good, and I'll kind of cover this if I can finish everything else before this video even ends, which I think I will be able to. There were more than just, these two new Pokemon, though. Next up is Shush Up, which is kind of a cool name, because it's Shush and Up. Ha ha, funny stuff. It's a fairy type with the ability Healer. It carries the move Aromatherapy, and it is an exclusive Pokemon to Y version. I don't really know how to pronounce this next one, Parapafu. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. Let's see here. Okay, Parapafu. It's a fairy type with the ability Sweet Veil. It's a new ability that prevents allies from falling asleep. This is kind of good. I'm not sure if this is only going to apply to just everything else but itself. If that's the case, then it's only going to be good for double battles. But, I mean, that's going to have some significance in the VGC, which is really good. It apparently carries a new move called Drain Kiss. No information is known about it, and it is an exclusive to X version. I'm not sure if this is the only ability for Honedge, but so far we only know one ability, which is No Guard. Depending on its moveset, this could actually make it very viable, which I'm actually looking forward to. Like, I'm seriously looking forward to it, because it seems like it could be very interesting. It might even carry things, well, I don't think they'd actually give it Guillotine. That'd be a little too OP in my opinion, but if for some reason they did give it to it, it'd be kind of interesting. Regardless, you obviously wouldn't see it in competitive play, because one-hit KO moves are not allowed, but I mean, still. A bit more information has been revealed about Clauncher and Skrelp as well. Clauncher is going to be exclusive to X, while Skrelp will be basically banished to only Y. So, yeah. There's a good chunk of it out of the way, and only 5 minutes in. Okay, now, because of the, wild encounters, I'm going to throw up a repel, because we do not need to be dealing with this. And I need this thing there. Thank you. And then I'm going to change up my lead to probably Dragonite, because, water moves if I happen to come across any, let's see here. There's an exit here. I don't know where this leads to. Route 4. Okay. Trainers out here. Okay, that's cool. I never really go through this thing because I never have to whenever I play this game. Anyways, on to more information about X and Y. If you thought I was already done, then no, I'm not. Fuck my life. Parahacks, like I know I'm probably gonna get. Anyways, back to the Pokemon news. New gym leaders have been revealed. Typing, I don't think has been revealed for them, like their, themed, typing. But apparently their Japanese names are Shidoran and Zakuro. Let's see here. I'm kind of just trying to figure out where everything is here. Is this the path that takes you to Cerulean or something? Or not Cerulean, but you know what I mean. Actually, yeah, it would take you to Cerulean. Anyways, new professor's name. There's a complicated Japanese name, so I only went with the English one. Okay, extreme speed. Get that thing out of here. The new professor's, name, apparently roughly translated in English is Plantain or Platane. I guess that would be another way. Platane or whatever. Apparently, this professor will actually battle you. That is kind of interesting. I'm curious to see how that plays out. Because, why did I go with extreme speed? What the fuck? Kill it, please. Anyways, the new evil team, quote unquote, is apparently called Team Flare. I'm not entirely sure how it's spelled exactly. That did a lot of damage, not gonna lie. It's either spelled F-L-A-I-R or F-L-A-R-E. Not sure which, but, the last little bit of information here is about the PSS feature or whatever. They announced a couple things for it apparently or whatever. The first being called the Holocaster. It gives you the latest news on the global link without needing access to it. Apparently it has some kind of happy sign or whatever to indicate, how your friends are feeling or whatever. If you, see them doing something, you can see if they're doing something on their game or if they're just, doing, I'm assuming they're gonna, give you the option to choose, how you're feeling or whatever for people who you were either connected with through your 3DS friend code and whatnot, or, something along those lines. So I'm assuming that they're gonna kind of, play that in somehow. I'm not sure exactly how they're gonna do the actions thing. Maybe, if they see you go into a new city, a little notification will pop up saying, oh, they entered this city. That'd be kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. It'd be kind of cool. Apparently, just like in Black and White, I don't think they were in Black and White 2, but in Black and White, because I remember it in there, much like the past powers that we had, they're going to be apparently special O powers. I don't know why the hell they're calling it O powers, but apparently they work very much like the past powers where you can receive them and use them from other players. So that's pretty much all that was really revealed for the Holocaster, apparently. The next thing is the Miracle Trade, which allows for a quote-unquote exciting trade with someone from around the world. It also features connectivity with the Global Trade Station. So, yeah, there's those. That's pretty much everything. The one thing that really actually catches my attention on this is, sadly, the new Pokemon, Micah and Caramanero. These two are very interesting, and I'm expecting a lot from them. Yeah, that was to take you to Cerulean. I don't understand why that's right there. It's kind of random and retarded, but whatever. And I would have been a little pissed if I couldn't get back up to, here. So, yeah. So, oops, don't want to forget the Max Repel. But anyways, back onto the whole Micah and Caramanero. It's kind of annoying seeing their Japanese-only names. So, I mean, but yeah. would you not go down the stairs? Would you go around them so that way you can, you know, exit through this door that's apparently right here? Oh yeah, here's the area for, you know, the Mountain Square. I've actually never really came here. Never. Interesting. Anyways, the thing that interests me about Micah and Caraminero, blah blah, I don't care, they're Japanese or whatever. The thing that interests me about them is that they have Contrary, and one of them carries a move that allows you to reverse stat changes. So, depending on their moveset, they could actually be very, very, very good. And that's what I'm kind of hoping for. Their design sucks so bad though. Like, they're just like little squids. But I kind of hated the way that Jellicent looked at first as well, and Jellicent's actually really good. So, let's see here. Max Repel, please. Keep forgetting I have that leftovers. Really? That was all that was to Mount Moon? Well then, that's interesting. I actually expected more from that. I'm not sure if there's anything else that I need, or that I can do before I hit Cerulean. I don't think that there is, so... But it doesn't hurt to double check. No trainers further down, no. Well then, since that's the case, we are going to fly, and then we're going to save, because, you know, freeze hacks, which is always a pain in the ass. But yeah, like, we all know how retarded and good Contrary can really be. I mean, we've all been waiting for Snivy to be released with his Dreamworld ability. Probably never going to happen, but, you know. So, yeah. I keep forgetting that I needed to save, just in case, because of freeze hacks. But yeah, like, Contrary with, like, I'm trying to think of any water moves that actually reduce your own stats, because, like, for real. Yay, Viridian Forest. I think I still have my repel up. Of course, this place carries all bug type shit, so we're going to go with Typhlosion. Bit of friendly information, this is where you can actually find Bugsy. If you want to get his number for the rematch, you actually can find him within Viridian Forest. So, I haven't gotten his number yet, but yeah. Like, I'm kind of waiting till, like, close to the very end to do that, because, you know, I don't intend on doing them anytime soon, really. So, but yeah, so far, the squids, what's the hell's his name, Noivern, what's his name, Talonflame, like, there's a lot of seemingly really good Pokemon right now, so I'm kind of just praying that, you know, we get some decent abilities, we get some abilities fixed or improved from previous generations. Again, I don't think anyone really wants to deal with Sturdy, and we all know that we're going to get some kind of Boldor or whatever in this generation, and God help us all if it carries Sturdy. I mean, come on, who wants to deal with that again? Like, I really don't, because it was just really annoying. Like, if you had a friend that could trade you over something that had a multi-hit move that was super effective, cough, cough, Blaziken, cough, cough, you know, Luskin, something along that line, you know, if you could get something like that early game after, you know, you were able to trade and whatnot, by all means, you were able to just plow through the game. But, like, that also kind of took some of the fun away from it. I mean, so you had to kind of, okay, I guess there's a hidden item here. Yep, nice hidden item. It's very good. Looked like I could actually continue down from there, but I guess I couldn't. I do not have a repel up. I need to put that up now, please. Free item. It's a dire hit. Woohoo. Let's see if I can do this without walking in front of a trainer. Okay. I think I'm gonna call it a day here, and, you know, because, you know, a lot of shit to talk about today and whatnot, you know. And we're at 15 minutes, so basically, you know, yeah. So until next time, we will be, well, in the next episode we will be making our way to Viridian City, finding out that we can't do something there just yet, and, you know, and if it, like I say all the time, if any new news comes out, I'm going to be more than, you know, likely putting it up in the next episode anyways. So yeah, there's that. So until next time, this is the Poke Gamer, signing out.